It was not my first time on Broadway, it was my second time on Broadway. I'd done a show years and years before called, not years and years, called Epic Proportions, which was a comedy, a big broad comedy with some other folks. And Spamalot just kind of came out of nowhere. I think it was right after we shot Serenity. And then it just... what happened was, I mean, it was they went to Chicago, they did the tryouts, they did well, they cut a bunch of stuff, they brought it to Broadway, they put it up, they opened it on Broadway, and it was nominated for like 6 or 7 Tonys. And then Hank Azaria, who played Lancelot and the French Taunter and the Tim the Enchanter and the Knight Who Says Me, had to go do a TV show that got picked up. Like, I don't know if he was expecting, I don't know really what happened. He had to leave. So he had to leave and they replaced him with me. It was so awesome. So I got to play, and I honestly didn't realize like, I had the audition and I had gotten the audition sides wrong. I was reading the wrong, I was like reading the other character in the Lancelot scenes, because if they weren't going to cast me as Lancelot, that's a major role in this thing. There's going to be something else in there. And so I prepared the wrong side of the scenes. And I saw them, they flew me to New York and put me up, and I saw the play the night before my audition. And I'm watching Hank Azaria do the other side, and I'm like, this is the role I'm auditioning for? Oh my God, this is huge. This is amazing. A great opportunity. And then I got it. It just kind of happened really fast. Like, I got it, and then I went back to New York, packed my bags, and was back like in 2 weeks and gone for 6 months. And stepped in, and like the Tonys were on a Sunday, and Hank left on Monday. And then I started that next week, and it was great. I felt like the luckiest guy on Broadway, because it was all the original cast minus Hank, and which sort of was necessary for me to be there. And me, and it was right when the play was at its peak, you know. It just won. And also, when we were rehearsing it, because the Tonys were coming up, they performed at the Tonys that year. So Mike Nichols was around, and Eric Idle was around, and so they would sit in on my rehearsals. And Eric even gave me a few lines that weren't in the play before, like changed it. He's constantly writing. He's an amazing guy, and so I got to be directed by Mike Nichols and get to know Eric Idle a little bit, and it was cool.
Can you do the French Taunter line?
Did I do the French? Oh,
can you?
Can I? I absolutely can. Let me show. I'm going to give you this.